Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Coming up, two teams ready to square up. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Indianapolis Colts. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and this is Spencer Schrader to get things rolling. And off we go from downtown Indy. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple to remain tracked up to make the stop. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
It's 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw.
Oh, what was I doing?
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
Warriors 17, Dragon 60. 60 Maverick.
Throwing on the first play is Jones. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a 1st down.
At the 27-yard line.
On play action, it's Jones. That's the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it as well as anybody around the league. And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. Able to find Pittman. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They'll go for it. It's Jones. He gets this one complete to Pittman. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space. And They're able to convert.
It's right here.
Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The extra point is up and through. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks nothing. Spencer Schrader.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
We go set. Set.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through one. It's the Colts out to the early lead.
40-yard line.
We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. They'll go play action with Darnold. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 19 yards.
They get 19 on that pass play. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And he'll take this one in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle.
And that's one of the best elements of this run game is just how explosive they can be. And it has felt like they've been on the verge of breaking one a few times here, Mike, and then they finally make it happen here. Catch the end zone, first time today.
Jason Myers.
We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Ashton Doolin now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 by 19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing on first down is Jones. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
7 Pirates. 7 Cowboy 80. Come 19. Come 19.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver.
It's now 2nd and 10.
And it'll bring up second down.
Warriors 70. 70. 79 Broncos. 18 Raptors. 18 Raptors.
Shotgun now for Jones. Moving left. Oh, the ball's out. The Seahawks scoop it up. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Jones. Out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
To the left side and taken in by down. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go now.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 21
They
yards.
get 21 on
And
that
the
one.
Colts,
First down, Indianapolis.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's Jones. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
Another Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
18, Pioneer, Dragon 6, go.
From the gun, it's Jones. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down
It's
now.
now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight. Here we go, here we go. 19.
To throw, it's Jones. Open man, his tight end, Tyler Warren. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
14 yards.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
At the 11-yard line.
Again, it's Jones. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
Intended for Josh Dunn.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
On the run to the right. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Colts.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The
Raider now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing on first and 10 is Darnold. Brings it in left side. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's good for a Seahawks.
Timeout Seahawks. That is their second as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. On first and 10, here's Darnold. That's caught. It's A.J. Barner, the tight end. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's another.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
Darnold to throw on first down. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Tarvarius Ward.
Darnold's pass.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Here comes Amir Abdullah on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
10 at their own 34-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Jones now on first down. And this one is caught by Pierce. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here's we start the second half.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. And he will take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
That's caught inside by Pittman on the slant. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Now Jones. Left side, and is caught by Warren. He is out of bounds they have worked it inside the 50.
A gain of 15 yards.
They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Colts first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now, Jones. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Bro's gonna stop.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. There's a short one taken in by Barner. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the 24 now, here's second and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Would have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. It's complete. He's got caught. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down.
Still got the hands, baby.
Huge gainer on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. To throw again is Darnold. Get this complete. It's Kupp again. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. And they're knocking on the door of field goal range now. That's a gain of 14 and a first down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. The run up the middle. It's Walker. Good running inside the 25. And he will finally be taken down. But not until he gets to the Colts' 6-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. It's a gain of 34. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. Here's Walker. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Myers now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Seahawks have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now here in this fourth quarter. The tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. On the return, it's Doolin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On first down, Jones.
Oh.
To the sideline is over everybody.
Oh, just
But
the
now
ground. I
penalty
thought it
flag
was roughing
will
the
come
passer.
in. They may get him
Shit.
for grounding. Back to throw is Jones. Pass right side to Downs. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
A gain of 10.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Throwing is Jones on third down. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was taken down by DeForest Buckner. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Colts' 20-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And the Seahawks are going to be set up 1st and goal. Strong running brings them to the 9.
That's good.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Here's a run. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Jason Myers.
Now the point after try from Myers. It's up and through. And the Seahawks have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, it's Doolin. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. They will take a knee here. They'll come up now for second down. They'll go down to a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory.
Russian kill. No flags. Big play by Cooper Kupp. Huge Jackson too. Score.
subway stops sometimes save hundreds of dollars per month because location has measurable value. Economists call this a location premium. Consider two apartments. Apartment A, 15 minutes from Midtown, near restaurants, near multiple subway lines. Apartment B, 45 minutes away, limited transit access. Even if both apartments are identical inside, apartment A saves time every day. Over a year, that could mean hundreds of commuting hours saved. The marketplace is a mathematical value on convenience. In New York City, time literally equals money. One of the most important measurements in real estate is price per square foot. Why does moving a few subway stops sometimes save hundreds of dollars per month? Because location has measurable value.
We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at Lumen Field here in the SoDo district of Seattle. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And he takes this near the 25. Just a
Oh, yeah. I just played as the Seahawks. I gotta get them out of my mind. Make sure I don't make any silly mistakes.
Pass there, call it the 26.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Stroud looks to throw on the first play. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch,
Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
Throwing now is Stroud. And it is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins, 27 yards. And the Texans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, set.
Now it's Darnold. Open man left side. He has it. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up second down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try to get us ahead and try to keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline. Out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now they'll audible to something else. Darnold to throw again. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Throwing quickly, Darnold, that's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
First down. First down and goal to go.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Back to throw, Darnold. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. From 3 yards out. And the Seahawks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time I look and repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Yo, why didn't you fucking dig? What are you doing?
Picked up by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. After the interception, here's Darnold. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Here's Darnold. Throw left side, complete to Cup. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Down to the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Here's 2nd and 10. As Stroud now to throw.
Oh.
Wide and intercepted. Hooked off by Nicky Manwari. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks him right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Go, son. Go, lady. Go, lady. Go, red, lady. Race up.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith-Njigba. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. Here goes Stroud again. He's got it to Collins, complete. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Oh, stop.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push
Still
it.
caught that shit. 3 all over there.
You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
48-yard line.
To throw is Darnold. Open man, he's got his tight end, Elijah Royal. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
44-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Here goes, side. Red 80. Yellow 80. Red 80. Yellow 80. Red 80. Right side.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he's got Smith-Njigba. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 15-yard line.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Throwing again is Darnold. As he releases
I see you, Tuga.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Now a 2nd and 10.
No, 80. Go side. Red 80.
Now Darnold. Throw out wide to Walker. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Oh, I was supposed to catch that shit.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot before the break. Darnold.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
Being greedy, bro. Why are you being greedy? Take the 3.
The final play of this first half.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, as we start the 3rd quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
That'll be taken in by Shaheed.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Yeah, Darnold's going to change the play.
Now a play fake here on first down.
And Darnold going to be intercepted for the third time. And the Texans will take over possession here up at the 44.
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Kobe Bryant makes the stop on that one.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Stroud off the play fake.
That's complete. It's Collins. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
18. What's up? South. Hey.
Throwing now is Stroud.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
See who's it.
Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Here's Stroud. This goes out wide for Mixon.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Here we go.
Nixon with a 1st down carry. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Two yards left on 2nd down from the 9.
On the quick, right? 18. What's up? Hey, south.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
18.
Stroud looking to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Stroud to throw it.
And got his man. Is caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Takedown
From 3 yards out.
And the Texans have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14.
Peace.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Shahir on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. He'll get this one to Cobb, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Here's Darnold.
He completes this to Walker.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock. But I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break a tackle and turn it into a big gain.
Here comes 2nd down at 5. Darnold.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. An audible here to get a new look.
Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. Here we go. This is 4th down.
Fourth down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. And it's incomplete.
Too late.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Texans take over an excellent field position. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Mixing up the middle. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. Now a first carry for their fullback.
They didn't go straight up. What the fuck was that?
3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
On the quick, right?
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Fairbairn on for the field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
The kick by Fairbairn is good.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Darnold. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete.
He's wide open by himself. What fucking defense was that?
But not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Darnold to throw.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Texans are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.